Well, first goof of the day, we forgot the gas after going through that treacherous terrain. So we sent Robbie out there. He's the man for the job. He got her done. Holy. We're out here on lake number 1, early in the morning. I figured we'd go for brook trout first. It's supposed to be really hot today, so the bite's probably only going to last for a couple hours because the water's still fairly cold. This lake is kind of known for having numbers but not necessarily size, so we're going to be looking for some nice pan-sized fish to keep today. And we're going to be using a really basic presentation. This is just small worm harness. I think that's a Gibbs wedding band. Threading a small crawler onto the back, and we're going to be doing some trolling. I've been here on this lake this time of year before, and generally they're in about 10 to 15 feet. Like I said, they're not going to be as shallow as they are in the spring just because the water's a little bit warmer, but they should be active because they are pre-spawn, and hopefully we can get some really nice colored up fish too. Cameraman Robbie's on with a nice brookie! Okay, well, motor's off.
Yeah, it feels decent, man.
Okay.
Oh. Come on, stay down. It's not huge by any means.
Oh, it's a very nice one though. Okay, stop reeling there. Oh shit.
Yes.
Awesome.
Whew.
I'm gonna give her a rinse. This fish is definitely a female. There's almost no red colors at all along her belly. No hook jaw, and it's a fairly short snout. So that fish is probably about 14 and a half inches, which is actually a really nice size for this lake. So yeah, that will be an awesome breakfast fish. Back to the program. Yep, on. That's a better sized fish too. Ooh. Stay on, baby. Wow. Should be getting close. Yeah. That's another dandy, actually.
Hey?
That's another dandy. I've got your line, dude.
Yeah, I tried to.
Oh well, she's in the net. Generally, I'd be a little bit more careful handling these things because they are super fragile, but we know in advance we were going to be keeping this fish, so we can be a little bit rough with it, but that's another nice 14 and a half inch female. I think we got more than enough for breakfast now. Awesome. Alright, so we're back on shore after a short but successful morning in the brook trout fishing. In a small little lake. Everything kind of went as planned. We were planning on just going out, getting 2 quick fish as quick as we can. They ended up being exactly in the spot where I was thinking they would be. And now the plan is to fry them up fresh out of the lake. So we've got 4 beautiful fillets right there from our good sized brook trout. Robbie's getting a fire going. Frying pan, I think I got 3 eggs in there. We're just kind of throw everything together into a big hodgepodge, have a quick breakfast. Then we're going to pack everything up and head on to lake number 2, where we should be getting into some nice lake trout. So stay tuned. Drinking immediately, that's how you know it's hot enough. Yep. Up. Oh, real nasty.
Still got bones in there? Or did you fillet them?
No, that's all deboned.
Oh.
Every bite should be perfect. What do you think? No seasoning necessary, eh?
Taking the second bite too. Oh my god.
A lot of people overuse the term, but this is truly the breakfast of champions. Alright, so we made a quick pit stop at home. Kind of had to switch over to a different bush road, so we stopped back in town for a few minutes, recharge, and then we're headed to lake number 2. We're going to try to get some Lakers. This is lake number 2. This lake only has lake trout in it, and we're going to be doing some down rigging. So that's my setup there. It's really basic, just small spoons. They're not super picky. That's a level wind reel counter, line counter reel. A micro little downrigger for a micro boat. I just got a small 5-pound ball there. I was here a couple weeks ago. I found lots of trout around 40 feet. Conditions are quite similar, so I'm expecting them to be in a similar location, so shouldn't have any issues, knock on wood, finding the same activity levels for these fish. So we'll go try it out. Yeah, I got one. I buried the line in the release a bit too far that time. There it is. Nice. One thing about lake trout is they wrap and they wrap and they wrap and they wrap themselves up in the net. You have to kind of unravel them sometimes.
It took 2 minutes.
Yeah, probably. It didn't take long.
2 minutes and 25 seconds to be precise.
He's healthy. That's about a 17, 18-inch lake trout. Little guy, but that's pretty typical for this lake. There's not a whole lot of big ones, so he's ready. Lakes like these with a lot of small fish are great if you're new to lake trout fishing and like down rigging and deep water fishing like that, because you know once you start doing things right, you're going to get action immediately. So if you want gratification for like when you start to finally learn it and get good at it, this is the kind of lake to do it.
Nice.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's a bit bigger.
Yeah, he's nice.
This one's got a little bit more color too.
Put it on, buddy.
And again, he wraps himself all up.
Right on.
That's another one in that 18-inch range. This one's a lot darker. That one's pretty fat. That's what people would call a bug eater lake trout. Out of these small little lakes that don't really have like a deep forage base, which I think is exactly why they don't get very big. There's no whitefish or smelt or ciscles or anything like that for them to eat, so they rely on insects or small bait fish. So generally these kind of lakes have lots of fish, but that's your cookie cutter size there, and they probably don't get a whole lot bigger. There he goes. Fish, we're gonna sign off in the lake trout lake here. We've caught a whole bunch of these little guys. This one's a little bit smaller than most of them. A lot of them we've been getting there like that 18, 19-inch range, but we've had our fun here. We're gonna go try to get some warm water species, try to get some bass and some pike after this. So we're gonna let this guy go and we're gonna hit the road. Alright, so we're on lake number 3. Big change of gears here. We're not trout fishing anymore. Primarily we're going to be looking for some big smallmouth bass, but this lake has a lot of pike. A lot of them are really small, so they're just going to be a bycatch. We're going to catch those pretty much anywhere, but last time I was here we found some really huge smallmouth bass, so hopefully we can replicate that. And we should be able to just stick with throwing spinner baits like this. We're going to be looking for little lily pads, grass pads, like 4, 3, 5 feet of water. Should be just sticking close to shore, and hopefully they're really aggressive just like they were last time. The weather's right, sun's high, it's dirty water, so this is pretty much perfect conditions. The water temps are right, so hopefully we can figure them out. Oh, yeah, there we go. We're going to try to get him out of the weeds. Oh, that's a big bass. Oh, he got me in the weeds. He was out there on the outside. That's where I should be right now. There we go. That's another bass. That's a big bass. Oh! Oh! Again, right on the edge of that anytime you find thicker weeds, there's bass. That's a pretty big one. not as big as I thought, but he's pretty fat. He's an amazing fight on all these fish. It's an absolute football. No problem there. That's a pike, I believe. Yeah, small pike. Very small. Perfect. Oh, big bass.
Oh my god.
I watched him come out for that. Holy. That was picture perfect.
And that, folks, is why I'm the cameraman.
I guess the edge of the tree didn't work. You got to put it right in the tree. Because he was right in those branches. I watched him come out. Whoa, this one's way bigger than the first one.
Need a net for that one, or?
No, I'm going to lip him. If he ever calms down.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, it's a lot bigger.
Oh yeah. That's pushing 3 pounds, if not 3. Beautiful, he's fat. Amazing fight on these fish. Can you get a picture of that?
Yeah.
Oh, he got it. He came back for it. Second it hit the water, dude. Oh, it's a huge bass. Second it hit the water. I missed it the first time, then he came back. Oh my god. It's the biggest one yet.
Want the net?
This is a giant. Yeah, I do. Oh, this is one of those 4s, I think. This bass is fucking enormous.
Oh my god, it's a donkey, man.
It's an absolute huge bass.
Yes! That's a tank!
Oh my god.
Wow! It's gotta be a PB.
Oh, if not, it's real close. He's just hooked in the upper mouth, but really deep.
Oh my god.
Hook should be out.
Look at the mouth on that thing, man.
Oh yeah. It's enormous. Oh my god. That is an absolute huge smallmouth bass. I'm lucky I got a second chance at him. That's yeah, it's around 4 pounds, I'd say. If not, maybe a little bit bigger. I'm not sure. I'm not good with weights.
Rocky's tiny.
Another snot rocket for the kid. On the perp. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Right there. There you go. Alright, that's it. No last minute heroics today. All things considered, pretty wicked day. Everything went as planned. Awesome.